Hello folks, welcome back to Bitopics. Hopefully you had an amazing weekend. Today we're going to be looking at that weekend, how it went for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. We're going to be looking at the copy trading, which by the way has finally reached $3 million in assets under management. So we're going to look at the returns. We're going to look at what to expect from our currencies. So this and more in today's video. Let's jump right into it. Folks, what an interesting weekend. Right now, the current prices of our currencies, let's actually look at it together, are $114,000, 420 for Bitcoin. Ethereum is at 3,555, so 3,555. XRP below the $3 now at 298. We have BNB at 756, Solana at 162. So our coins kind of went down a little bit. If you look at the Fear and Greed, is still at 57. It was 57, 59 in our last video, and it has not moved far from this number. So let's start looking at our currencies. Right here we have Bitcoin at 114, as we said before, and look at this. If we can actually start zooming in more, look, we went below our range that we were trading inside for a few days now. We broke below that. We broke below the 200 moving average on the 4-hour charts, and now we actually went to a bottom of $112,000. You remember last video when we were discussing where Bitcoin could have gone if it could go below the $112,000. I told you that the possibility was there, but it wouldn't stay at that price, and now we see that confirming itself right here, because we went way down in the Bollinger Bands, so we exploded downwards, but then we closed below the Bollinger Bands in the daily. Of course, we were expecting a correction there inside the Bollinger Bands once again. So, which is exactly what happened. You can see the Bollinger Bands right here outside. Then we closed outside. We went back up. We tested this yellow, which is another moving average. We went below. Now we look like we're going to be looking towards the $115,000 for Bitcoin. Going to Ethereum, different things happening here. So on the Ethereum side, we actually went to the bottom here of the Bollinger at the 3,300, so 3,334, and now we're looking back up. The movement that on this was similar to the one on Bitcoin, but we have a moving average way closer than that one on Bitcoin on the 4-hour charts, and we seem to have ended this negative cycle right here, looking towards the 3,630 right here. So we're looking towards this, which is right below the 100 moving average right here. So for Solana, you can see that we are having a free fall from the 200s right here, which is sad to see because Solana is a very good, in my opinion, very good blockchain, very fast, not very reliable because it has its issues, its hiccups, but when it's live and is working, it is super fast and super cheap. So looking from the 200 right here all the way to the 156, that's kind of sad to see. That's a 25% drop. But now we're looking upwards again. As I said in the last video, we went oversold. Usually when you go oversold, you tend to pick up some of that price that you left off because you were oversold. So now we're looking towards the 50 again, right here in the middle of the Bollinger, which should coincide with the bottom here of this moving average, which should be around the 168, $169 for Solana. So even though there was a huge movement throughout the weekend, we didn't have many liquidations in the past 24 hours. Actually, $134 million liquidated. It's not that much. We've seen billions here in this channel. So millions is not something to be worried about. We see these numbers every day. So 70% of positions were shorts. People usually think it's gonna fall more and never falls more, or people think it's gonna go up more and it never goes up more. So these are usually the people that are in late into these trades, or they don't realize profit as fast as they needed to. They just hold a position and the position ends up biting them in the butt. For the liquidations on Bitcoin, we are super sideways. There's no action on Bitcoin right here by looking at the heat map. So we just have to keep an eye on this to see if we're actually going to look towards one of these two. The 115,000 is most likely, but we have to wait for the market to show some movement, because right here it's pretty much a straight line with a little bit of a bump up and down. So it looks more like a stablecoin chart than a Bitcoin chart. Now regarding the copy trading, this is where things get interesting. For last month, July, we closed at 4%, but now today is Monday, the 4th of August. We're already at 1.38% for the month of August. So that is fantastic and very, very good for the Phoenix as well. If you don't know, we don't have only one strategy, we have two. The ZUSDT, which gives higher returns, but it has higher risks, and the Phoenix, which is a very passive, super passive. We do maybe 1, 2, 3 trades a month at most. And guess what? Last month we did 1.22% right here, bringing the total projection, the forecast for 1 year in the future of 19.30%. So you can see the difference in ROI. And actually this one used to be the only one. You can see that this one started a year before the 0DTE, because this was pretty much like a savings account. You would just put right here, which still 20% per year is 4 or 5 times what you can find in a traditional bank for your savings account. So here is already very, very good, but people saw the potential and how good the 0DTE was doing and was performing, so people started to go to the 0DTE. So now we have almost 700 people right here, and the $3 million in assets under management that we talked about before. So you can see right here, $3 million in assets under management. So if you are part of these 686 people that are depositing here, thank you. If you're not, what is the copy trading strategy? You see on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, these trading bots that do tradings for you. This is not that. This is actually active trading. There's someone from our team that does all these trades. These are real trades from real people, not AI. This is not a bot trading. This is a person trading with your capital. And what you're doing, you're just copying that trade. Just like you have on exchanges, the ability to copy trade from a trader or someone who is willing to share their trades. Here, this is the exact same version, but from an in-house trader from the Bitopics team. If you click on explore more, you have all the data. So a lot of people ask me, well, this is a scam, no actual trades, nothing like that. We have all the data that you need right here. The average drawdown, the maximum drawdown, the Sharpe ratio, Sortino ratio, for all the nerds right here that want to learn, that want to understand what is going on here inside the 0DTE options. Here you have all the information needed. Just like if you were on Thinkorswim or on TradingView looking for parameters, you have all of these statistics here as well for you to look into. And something that I love to talk about here is that if you haven't started yet and you register with the link in the description or the QR code that you're seeing right now on the screen, what happens is that allows you to bring more people in and you receive part of their fees. For example, you see right here, we have a 30% success fees. Part of these fees goes for people who refer other users. So if you refer a friend and the friend deposits into the copy trading and it makes money, guess what? You also get some percentage. Of course, it's very, very small, but you get some percentage from our success fee. It goes to you. So it is even better for you for passive income. So this is good because it allows you to make more money the more friends you bring into Bitopics. So if you bring friends, they deposit in the copy trading or they do trading themselves, they don't need to deposit. If they start trading by themselves and they are profitable with the trading, they make money by trading, well, you get part of the profit as well. So a win-win situation for everyone. If you want to check it out, first link in the description, or as I said before, the QR code will be on the screen. So if you're still here and you haven't watched the course yet, just log into Bitopics, click on the education button. On the education button, you're going to be redirected to our academy, the Bitopics Academy, which now has the first module live. From zero to hero is going to teach you options. It's going to teach you how to make money with Bitopics by trading yourself or by depositing into the copy trading. If you haven't done that, again, please do. It is completely free. You don't have to deposit a single dollar, but you will see that this is a very strong course. I'm working right now on the second module, which is an advanced module for people who are not beginning right now with options, but they are already used to options themselves. So I'm working on that one for you. This is going to be it for today's video. The next video is going to be on Friday as always, but throughout the week now we have shorts on here, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you find vertical shorts, we are going to be there as well. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic trading week. I'll see you guys on Friday. Take care. Peace.